Hey guys, Funkymusic here. Sorry that's a little bright. We have a little sunlight coming in, even though it's like in my house it's not that bright. But apparently my camera makes everything super bright. So, anyways, just wanted to update a few of these questions I probably should have addressed better. Just when I'm sitting here back thinking about it today, dropped my son off. I'm like, man, I should have sitting there driving. I'm like, man, I should have said this better. This is what I meant to say. So I kind of want to do just a real quick clarification video. Um, all the guys who enjoy the PvE aspect of Lordaeron, I have no problem with that whatsoever. I was not knocking on that whatsoever. I was more knocking on the fact that they're trying to make it the same exact thing, and the fact that Warmane had said that it's the most Blizz-like server out there, and more Blizz. They had advertised it like this, and they had promoted it like this. And even when it was out, they were still saying it was the most Blizz-like. They had it on their freaking homepage saying that. And they couldn't be further from the truth. It is custom content. And really, guys, if you think about how a new realm, to generate money for a new realm and all this stuff, and generate hype and all this stuff, they're going to have to make it a higher rated realm. Like, we sat up and I was talking with different people last night about it, and literally, like, the only way that they're going to be able to do this, sadly, like I mentioned in the other video, is make it a higher rated realm. When you think about it, because who's going to want to play a 3x realm? And I don't know if they plan on launching it at vanilla, or they plan on launching it at TBC or Wrath. Either which way, my other point that I wanted to make sure I was clear on, they are not going to be. Why would you want to play if they launch it at vanilla but the end game is Wrath? They're going to be using a 3.3.5a talents. Okay, they're not going to be patching as they go along. They'll just release stuff or make stuff available. That's all they're going to do. I mean, it's even if they start at vanilla, it's not going to be true vanilla unless they plan on transferring characters at the end of the expansion to the next expansion that they do and shutting down the old server or whatever. That's really the only way that's going to work. That way you can run your vanilla server, and even that would be probably it's going to be at end game, whatever the end game patch was it 1. Whatever the hell it was, I can't remember, 1.4 whatever. It's going to be at the end game patch. Same for TBC. It's going to be launched with its end game patch. It's never going to be the true experience, even if they were to do it that way, just by launching one realm at a time, and then transferring characters to the next realm, rather than launching. What I would assume they're going to do, guys, is launch a. Let's say if they do plan on starting from vanilla, it'll be 3.3.5a talents, and they will just scale things up, scale things down, and make it custom content BS, because the talents are totally different from what you'd have in vanilla. Not to mention, you can't really have a true progression when I don't know what Warmane's thinking here with their true thing. But it's impossible to have that, because gear changed a ton in TBC. Because there's so much, not that there isn't still, but they changed a lot of the stats on the old gear, because some of it just, quite frankly, didn't make any sense. Not that but a lot of it still doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Spirit with attack power gear, it's weird. There was tons of stuff that changed to make quality of life a lot easier, a lot more simple, a lot, just all in general, make everything easier to level, to gear, as the patches went on and on and on. So this true progression, if you're going to do true progression, and then what is this? I hear it's going to, you turn around and turn into a 3x server. How can you have true progression? Oh my goodness, Lordaeron players, and this is no knock against Lord players, but they want to sit there and say they have true progression because it's a 1x server, right? Okay, sure, I will agree with that. That's true progression as far as leveling and getting geared up for raids. After that, it's all custom content because of how Warmane did things. So you're telling me that true progression is going to be done on a 3x server, if that's truly the case? No. Then it won't be true progression. I mean, anything you guys do is true progression, as true progression as what you think is going to be true progression will not be true progression. I'm sorry. Just drop that label right now if you're going to do it, Warmane. Just say, we're releasing a new realm, and this is what we're going to do. Don't try to hype it up, and don't try to put labels on it with this true progression, because all you're gonna do is make yourself look like a fucking moron. So anyways, just a few things I want to clarify. If you guys enjoy Lordaeron, by all means, I have no problem with that. That is not what I came here to bitch about or say. I just think that it's bad for business when you already have one realm like that. You'd have to do something different in the next realm, make it a higher rated realm. But I just want to make a few clarifications for that last video, so hopefully you guys watch this as well. For those of you who had some questions, comments like this over here, yeah. Happy aspect of PvE, Lordaeron, yeah. So, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys watch this if you made comments on the other one. So, we'll catch you guys later, and have a good one.